So we're actually heading to Hobby Lobby in Sacramento, pick up a few supplies, but I noticed something. So the expanded view stopped working just randomly for me. It used to pop over here, now it's turned off. Maybe because the complaints we're having about the text here. So it's no longer functioning, even though the option's enabled on the screen. Oh, and this is your first time seeing this new screen. See, it's all down the side now. Oh, yeah. I'm going to try to leave it engaged as much as possible. There's been a few people commenting about the behavior of the wipers with the software, and I don't have a problem with mine. It works great. I wonder what that sound was. It's like the Navigon autopilot sound. Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's no message. That was strange. That's the same sound on the highway when you have really bad weather. It'll say limited visibility, Navigon autopilot, unable to proceed or something like that, and it'll make that sound and turn off. But it's still highlighted here. It's really hard to see the lines here. Something I've noticed in this particular software, when it goes to brake, it's braking kind of hard. You notice that? Yeah. So another YouTube person that I follow, Dirty Tesla, he just got the beta software, and he showed the same symptoms my car was having, kind of like doing the little yeah, and then driving through roundabouts. His did the same thing where it showed the line going through it. So I reached out to him, and his car is 1 month newer than mine. So mine's October 2018, or September. Mine's September, and his is October. So maybe there is something related to the build of our cars that's different than a lot of other people are on cars that were in 2019, so they have newer cars. So maybe that's why we're seeing some weird stuff. So mine was a retrofit. Mine was 2.5, and they put the new hardware in mine. I'm still getting used to this. It's not centered to me. Like, this bar here doesn't line up to the width of this here. It's like it's too far to the left here. So I'm still getting used to all of this being not centered. And the seatbelt, when the seatbelt's unbuckled, it shows up way down here. So when the seatbelt's unbuckled, it shows the icon down on the lower left of the screen now, which is strange because my eye, the edge of my steering wheel is blocking this corner, so I can't actually see the icon.
But you can hear the sound.
I can hear the sound, and if I move my head, I can see it, but the edge of my steering wheel is blocking this little corner edge where the icon is. It's so much better. Like, from the multiple betas I had, yeah, you were with me
first time.
Yeah, it was just, man, it was rough going all through. I haven't had to do anything. Okay. That was odd. I hope it does this correctly. I always get really nervous on turns because how it's swerved. Oh, it worked.
Almost perfect.
Yeah, almost perfect. It got really close. You see that? How close it got? It lit up red and it got really close to this car next to us. But it didn't cross over. It was just a little bit on the slow side. But I didn't have to do anything, which is great. and it struggled through here with the cones. The car was like bouncing, like just pegging around, yeah. It's like night and day difference. I think once they fix the roundabout issue, it's going to be awesome. Last night I had a really strange issue. The whole screen, all the cars and all the objects kept disappearing and then reappearing, disappearing and reappearing. So there's something going on with the UI. I mentioned it before, the expanded view is no longer functioning for me. It's staying the small screen. So maybe they found some UI issues and they disabled it. I don't know. But it's no longer working for me. Because it used to just slide all the way up to here. Now it's here. Oh, never mind. Okay, now we found out why. If you have this up, the music up, it's there. Okay, now it's bigger. Okay, never mind. Not sure why it's wanting to. So I'm gonna push on the. I'm pushing on the pedal now because it was just wanting to change lanes way back here. So I have my foot down on the accelerator. That's what that message was saying. I'm off now. So much better. It used to just go like this all the way down the street. Now it's driving straight. Like it is on the highway for me. I don't have any problems with autopilot on the highway. Like none. Yeah, I would not have done that. So like it took the turn. It you know, was merging over, but instead of staying left, it went to the right and selected the right lane. That was a bit unnatural, but it was not unsafe because there was no cars around us. But I did send that little snapshot over. Interesting. It's having trouble seeing the light. So in the little picture here, it said stopping for traffic control, and none of the icons were lit because it couldn't see the lights because the cars were blocking all the views. Driving a little bit on the slow side, but it worked.
But it's better than just jerky movements.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend's with me, and you know, he was with me, I think the very first night, or maybe the second night that I had the software. Why is it doing this? It had the left turn signal on, again. Left turn signal, but we're making a right-hand turn. Okay. Oh my gosh. These people must think I'm crazy. Okay, so I have my foot down on the pedal again because it was like going really slow. I mean, clearly it wants to be in the left-hand lane for this turn that's coming ahead. But that was kind of a strange place to make that decision, to change lanes while we were making a right-hand turn and then turn on the left turn signal. That was strange. Right? But I haven't had to disengage at all. What the heck? It just turned on the right turn signal. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I keep... Oh, why are you doing... Okay, It's making some really strange decisions there. That was actually the first time I had to overtake. I mean, the very first time for the entire drive.
You want to send it? Send it?
Yeah, from disengaging, it automatically sends it. I mean, it's a lot better. I mean, the amount of times I've had to disengage, you know, it used to be a lot more frequent. Now it's a lot lower for me. Okay, cool. Now it's back on. It's having trouble. Turn signal just turned off. See? This is not a good sign that it's there's no pathing showing, and the objects keep disappearing and reappearing. This is exactly what happened to me last night. See how everything's disappearing and reappearing?
Yeah,
I wonder, I think there might be too many objects. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe we're seeing a limitation of rendering. Because at night, when this happened yesterday, there was a ton of cars, and it was like this boxes everywhere. Yeah, it's not able to see. Yeah, I can't see. So the lights were flat, they were flickering gray again, so it couldn't see. So either there's a bug with the amount of objects that the car can recognize at once, but I'm definitely noticing something strange happening. The last 2 days, the objects keep flickering. So we'll actually see if it turns in. Poor weather. Now it's showing the message. Let's see if it turns in here correctly. This is a good test about poor weather. This is the first time I've been really driving in the rain with FSD. Yeah, it's our first rain. It's still functioning.
Oh, too sharp.
Way too sharp. Okay. It's like, okay, let me just floor it and drive through the parking lot. Okay. Oh, that was wild. Okay, well, didn't have to disengage nearly as much as I've been in the past, which is a good sign. Progress. At least we could test in the rain too. Okay, that's all for now.